to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. So of course, before we get started, I'm going to invite you to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new subscribers and new followers, welcome. To my tribe and my family at large, welcome back. Thank you for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time. And if you like the content that I am bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know by simply hitting that like button? It gives our tribe and our family right here the greatest opportunity to grow. So in this video, we are going to be discussing a topic that I have not yet shared, but I am asked this question quite often, either in a direct message sometimes, or sometimes I see it in the comment section. So you're wondering what the topic is does the narcissist miss you? Yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's hop right in. Let's dig into this thing and see what's up with it. So you know, you remember, and the last thing that is typically going over in your mind is everything that happened at the discard, right? So you're thinking about, okay, whatever fight it was, however you all blew up, and I mean it just went nuts, and I'm talking about fast. Okay, so you found yourself in the middle of a doggone cyclone. Okay, so at the last time that you probably had interaction with the narcissist, you felt like that bridge was burnt. Okay, it was disintegrated, and there was no way that anything was getting back across that bridge. Okay, because let me tell you something, babe. At that discard, when they are ready to move on to that new supply or that recycled pigeon, I said it and I mean it. And I've already discussed with you all what I said about the new supply and what I said about the recycled supply. So this is not everyone that I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that knew about you. Okay. So at that discard, baby, that narcissist is irritated. They are ready to go because you are not producing. Your fuel is not as potent as it used to be. So they got to get with something new, something that's going to give them that high that you once gave them. So, you know, all of that is going down, and that's what's going over and over in your mind. And you're thinking like, okay, when you're gone and now you're out of the situation, or hopefully you're out of it, you're thinking this, I know that they probably never think about me. They probably never, you know, even ask or what. Honey, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, when you have spent any amount of time, do you know who you really are? If this person done spent all of this time, any amount of time in your presence, what you brought to the situation, how you helped, how you gave, just unrelenting with your help, unrelenting with your assistance. I mean, not just for the narcissist, honey, but I'm talking about that bird family of theirs too. Okay, because let's not leave them out of it, because they were using as well, not just the narcissist, but the family too. When you look back at everything that you gave in that relationship, how in the world is he not going to, or she not going to think about you? Baby, let me tell you, they are not just thinking about you, but they are ruminating over you. So the answer to that question is yes, okay? But there is a caveat to the answer. Now, you're thinking, because I said yes, you're probably thinking, okay, well, you know, but it's not for the reason that you think it is. Now, they miss you because they miss all of the things that you provided. Well, you're probably saying, well, you just said that they were trying to get over to the new supply. Let me tell you about a narcissist. I'm telling telling you, they are a walking ball of confusion. They want, because I already told you that they operate with that grass is greener on the other side, okay? That's what they operate with, selectively stupid. They always get their behinds over there on the other side where they find that, look, they turn that grass over and find out it's got dirt on the other side of that too. So then they sitting there in their selectively stupid minds thinking, well, maybe if I would have just watered the grass over there, I could have had, yeah, bird, yes. But this is how they are. See, a narcissist doesn't possess the ability to actually judge, what's going to happen, their consequences. They don't have the gift of foresight to be able to look ahead and say, okay, well, if I do this, or if I do that, it's going to yield me this type of consequence, or this is going to happen if I do this or that. They keep going round and round and round, doing the same dumb things over and over. And that's why they always find themselves in a state of confusion, because they don't even understand why they're doing it. I told you why. When you are not controlled by an entity of light, but it is an entity of darkness, I already told you the enemy getting 2 for 1 on that narcissist. If that narcissist can, if he or she is successful in destroying you. So yeah, there's a caveat. Yeah, they miss you. They do, but it's not for the reason that you think. See, they miss you because they miss everything that you have provided. They miss you because you were the person that always was their stabilizer. See, the new supply or the recycled supply, let me tell you something, honey, that ain't fun. It is not even fun tinkering around with that anymore, because guess what? Now you are gone. Who are you? You were the best thing that they ever had, baby. The best thing since sliced bread, thebomb.com. I said it and I mean it. And I'm never taking it back, okay? Yes, you were. In case you didn't know, yes, you were. So that's why you getting all of these fake profile requests, sending you all of this mess on your social media. That's why I said go ahead and close your, so take a look, lay low on social media. Don't give them an outlet. Stand in your power. How do you stand in your power? You stand in your power by being silent, and you make that bird deal with the decision that they made. Because guess what? They ain't had no business in your life in the first place, okay? They didn't have any business there in the first place. They should have never, ever been allowed to enter the company of your regality. I said it and I mean it. Babe back, because that is a peasant. And let me tell you, listen, queens and kings don't hang out with the peasants. Okay? So let's just go ahead and get that out there. So yes, of course they are sitting around thinking about what you provided, thinking about what you brought to the table. And when they sit around and think about it, what you don't know is that they do become depressed. They do become, and some of them get so bad in that thing, they actually start to destabilize, meaning that, what they pull back from family. They pull back from friends. I mean, even the flying monkeys are concerned about them. They are concerned. And see, during this time, you might get some of those Hoover texts, Hoover by proxy with those family members. And they're saying, how you doing? And see, and at first they won't say anything about the narcissist. They just act like they checking up on you. The ones that talked about you like a dirty dog when you were over there in the relationship. Yeah, so now all of a sudden they want to know how you're doing when they didn't have really 2 words to say to you at that discard. Baby, miss me on the fakeness. I'm good. I don't need to be bothered with a pit of vipers, because that's exactly what you all are. I'm good. Peace out, homie. Okay? Bye, bird. Yes, because they're all a bird nest full of them, okay? And I'm telling you, so they're looking at the narcissist. They're concerned. They're concerned because, see, the narcissist is acting out of character, and it's all because they're sitting there ruminating, and they're also thinking about all of the things. I'm talking about this thing is keeping them up at night. So, see, when you stand in your power, you understand what no contact means, and I'm talking about no contact for them bird family members too, them pigeons. Yes, a lot of I said it and I mean it. You gonna sit up there and you know this is a bona fide nut that I'm dealing with. You know, when I came into the situation that you knew what this clown was gonna do, and they didn't even have the decency to warn you. I'm talking about the core family members, the one that you were around most of the time. What in the world you want to take a phone call or a text from them for? For what? For what? And have a conversation. You might not be having a conversation with the narcissist, but it's just like you are, because guess what? Everything that you tell them, they're going right back over there and they're going to share it with that bird that's up in there. Look, crawled up in the nest in the tree, curled up, because you done delivered that pain to their behinds with that no contact you done slapped down on them. So yeah, they miss you. Yeah, they miss you. It's not for the reasons that you think, but yeah, they think about you, especially when they over there dealing with that new supply or the recycled supply, honey. And look, and he over there looking like a giraffe with short legs. Okay, honey, yes. And then you look, and he over there. And look, if it's a man that you dealing with, listen, he probably done got a hold to something, baby. And look, he thought it looked good on the outside. See, because now they're always going to remember your scent, you know, the fragrance of you, how you carried yourself, how classy and beautiful you were. And I mean, just a cut above, okay? And now they sitting there looking at her, and look, when she get through taking off of everything, honey, and look, taking everything, I'm talking about everything coming off. Look, eyebrows, eyelashes, everything, honey, throwing it in that drawer, honey. The narcissist don't know whether to get in the drawer with all of that stuff she just took off or get in the bed, honey. Because look, that was a put together piece by piece doll, okay? And when everything got taken off, look, when she got done with everything, honey, that narcissist was sitting there with his head spinning. His head spinning. You know, and it's like, you know, like I told you, couple months down the road, you know, he thought he got with a Coke bottle, honey, and then now turn around and she the size of two mountains over there on that hill over there. You know, them two mountains over there. See, I'm telling you, they are just, they are selectively stupid. They have no common sense. And see, they don't have the ability to judge this when they are in their mess. Because you got to remember, these people walk around with confusion swirling in their mind all the time. This is who they are. So yeah, and you sitting there looking like, what in the world? I mean, you had Sunday dinners prepared. Look, now they done went from steak and baked potatoes and salads and everything. Baby, they having top ramen with some 99-cent value menu chicken nuggets from Wendy's, honey. Chopped up in that bad boy, honey. Listen, let me tell you something. That bird is eating bird food. But that serves them right. It serves them right. She over there looking like homemade sin. Just as I'm talking about toe up from the floor up, looking like homemade sin. Yeah, they miss you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look how beautiful you are. Look how handsome you are. Absolutely. Smell good, look good, nails always done. And look, and that one over there with them shoes on, baby. Look, don't get me started, because, honey, I done been through it with a narcissist, okay? With them shoes, honey, them big old chonka-monka heels and them toes hanging over the front of them shoes, honey. They done got the whole big toe skint up, baby. Because don't even buy their shoes the right size. Baby, let me tell you something. Listen. Once you get out of that situation, you have to stay gone whether they miss you or not. So the answer to your question is, yeah, of course they miss you. When they sitting there looking at that recycled pigeon, honey, and that new supply that is tore up after, look, because now things are not fun anymore because that grade A is gone. Okay, I tell you all the time, raise your vibration, continue to do the work on yourself. Stay out of the orbit and make sure that your frequency is so high that these clowns can't even vibe with you. They can't even get a conversation with you, baby. Yes, indeed. You keep your vibration there and you keep it all the way up. Your discernment, I teach you that too. Turn your discernment all the way up. Your intuition, come on here, somebody. It does not owe you any type of explanation, nor does it owe you any type of validation. It is what it is, baby. When it's speaking to you, you better listen. You better listen, because that is the voice of the Almighty Creator that is speaking to you, baby. Yes. So when you think about this question, or when you're asking yourself, you come back to this video and I'm gonna tell you again as many times as you replay it. Okay? So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that like button. It helps our family and our tribe here to grow. All right, y'all, until the next video, you all be blessed and highly favored. Ciao, you all.